Okay, Minecraft enchantment system. I get it. You just don't want to give me a sharpness sword. I get it. You win, okay? I'm done. I'm done trying to get a sharpness sword. You just win. I won't try anymore, I promise. It's over. Made me do it. Hello everybody, this is Captain Jerwa bringing you another episode of JamCraft SMP. Back on the JamCraft server, and yeah. So last episode I showed you this little chicken farm thing, and my goal was to have eggs kind of falling down here so I could see them fall every once in a while and it would be kind of cool. But it's not been working out really, because even when I have had a decent amount of chickens up there, you really don't see the eggs fall like at all. And let's grab that one. As you can see there, they don't always land in the hopper, and we've had some unfortunate accidents. I've found some other pieces of raw chicken laying around also that hadn't landed in the hopper, and we only have 6 eggs, so this farm really isn't working out at all. And also, something I didn't know was that, I need to get this off my bar, is that if you have like a hopper going into a chest, and let's say the chest is right here where the second hopper is, and you have a block above the chest, the hopper actually can't place items in the chest. And Juan told me because it can't, like, quote unquote, open the chest. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, let's just rip this out. And I really need to make myself an axe. Like, any axe at all, I need it. Because, yeah. I had an axe, but then I died while caving. Alright. Oh, alright, whatever. We'll just leave an air pocket there. So what I wanted to do was, I've realized something. Like, this farm over here, I actually emptied it the other day. But this farm over here, I'm getting a really good amount of pumpkins and sugarcane. And carrots too, but I manually harvest those. I'm getting a really good amount of pumpkins and sugarcanes. And I was thinking of what I could do with all the excess amounts of these. I could make a bunch of books maybe, or paper. But then I thought, like, 2 out of the 3 ingredients that are in pumpkin pies are sugar and pumpkins. So we only need one more thing to put in there, and that's eggs, which I tried to make a farm for there, but obviously it's not working. Let's just kill these chickens. See ya. Oh yeah, by the way, I did, the other day I was like in the end for like maybe like 3 or 4 hours just enchanting, and I made this bow. Dark bow, RuneScape reference. Except the dark bow is not at all like this. But anyway, this used to be like Power 3, Flame 1, Infinity 1, and I got it up to all these enchantments through the use of enchanted books. Like Unbreaking on bows, you can't get it unless you use an enchanted book. And so here's all the leftovers I have. I actually got this one from a dungeon, and that one too from a dungeon, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so that's all the enchanted books. So you can put Unbreaking on bows and armor if you get an Unbreaking 3 book. So I put it on the bow, and I think Juan said it's like, it like decreases the durability used like 40% or something like that, and it does the same on armor. So I also put Unbreaking 3 on these boots. I could probably put Protection 4 on these also. Oh yeah, this is from a mob also. And I made my iron chest plate that I always wear Protection 4, and I'm just going to repair that instead of just keep making Protection 4 chest plates, because it only costs like 12 levels to repair. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, what I wanted to do is, why is there a chicken up there? God dang it. Are they even real? Oh, they're real. Alright, whatever. But anyway, I wanted to attach an egg farm to this farm complex thing. this like triple farm. And yeah, so I want like eggs to go into this chest, and then I can like place a crafting table somewhere, so then I could just constantly make pumpkin pies very easily. And actually I was thinking too, like, we're probably going to need to expand this chest, because it's when we have eggs going through there, they take up a lot of space, because they only 16 is the max in a stack, which is kind of stupid, but I guess they'd be kind of broken otherwise, because they can carry on their ridiculous amount of chickens, like baby chickens, ready to hatch. So I wanted to like make this a double chest, but that doesn't really work because we're working with odd numbers. So I'm not quite sure about that. I probably just leave it like that for now. It does really look derpy though. I guess it's not too bad. I don't know. We need to like... Actually, what if we did like... The problem is this lever. So what if we like knock that out? Oh, dang it. Shovel and the pick. Sandstone just has the... I forget what it's called. Really low breakability. And it's really annoying. So I need to grab some redstone. Need to grab one little measly piece of redstone dust. Oh yeah, you're gonna love the amount of redstone I have right now too. Or this chest. Whew! Yes, I'm a big fan of this chest. Basically, I was trying to get Silk Touch on a pick, and I was not getting it, so I had to end up doing lots of branch mining and enchanting, and this is how many picks I have now. Because of that. Okay, but anyway, if we make this look a little bit more asymmetrical next to the lever, then maybe this will work. So that, there, and that. Maybe. It's better at least. Oh, and we would have the lever there. Yeah, I can deal with that for now. Ooh, we got a harvest. Yeah, I really love this farm. I wanted to decrease the, or change around the 5-minute timers with the daylight sensor, but I realized that to do that, like the daylight sensor emits a constant redstone pulse, so it wouldn't really work. Like, it would harvest once, but then the pistons would just stay extended. But there may actually be a way. I'm not a redstone genius, so there might be a way to just make it do a pulse. So if you know, leave a comment. I would appreciate that. So yeah, but we need to add chickens there. I do have an idea for that, but what I wanted to do first is, since I was just talking about branch mining, I wanted to show you my branch mine really quick. It's right over here. Whee! And this is the pick I've been using just because it doesn't have unbreaking. I don't really care about it, so I just want to use it up. And I got an efficiency 3 on this pick, which is really weird. Like, I've never even seen that. I didn't even know it was a possibility, but yep. This is my branch mine. Not really too organized. Just kind of picking a direction and going for a really long time. These are actually really long. And this is Y level 11, so you're right at the lava lakes. Or not lava pools, I guess they are. But, yeah. But what I wanted to do is just make this a little more fancy, just so it's not just a random hole in the ground that I end up going to, like a weird person, randomly. Okay, I should probably... I want to put, like, an ender pearl elevator here. Oh, god dang it, I hate that glitch. An ender pearl elevator here eventually. But first I wanted to make the little view thing. Or not the view thing, little entrance. So you may have noticed in some of my other episodes, I was saving ores. Like I saved emerald ore, lapis, gold, iron, redstone, and did I save any? I think that's it. I don't think I saved any diamond ore, because diamonds. But I wanted to just decorate the little entrance here with some ores. I did something like this on Craft Nectar, and actually I'm going to grab some smooth stone also, just so it's not solid ores. Yeah, I always like to save like just ores that you mine because they can be pretty useful for decoration. Like I got some quartz ore there too. Where is my? There we go. Oh yeah, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 stacks of mossy cobblestone now, which is pretty amazing. Been doing lots of caving because caving is fun. Okay, so time for some random placement. Do that, and maybe I'll dig away this. That too. Oh god dang it. This shovel. Way too good. Where's my dirt? There it is. Yeah, so I actually probably am gonna replace this ladder though with an ender pearl elevator, which I think, I'm not sure if ender pearl elevators, if you can drop down them. I actually don't think you can. Yeah, you can't just drop down them. So what I may end up doing is what Etho did in his Let's Play, where he just has like water and lily pads, because that seems to work out pretty good. So actually what I should do is, I need my silk touch. So what I think I'll just make this like a 4x4. Efficiency 3 on this also. I don't know what is with that. So I'll just make this 4x4. So I can just like make that little lily pad thing. Water, like with lily pads on them. You can ender pearl up like straight through them. Although actually you can't drop through that either. So I don't know what I'm talking about. So we'll just keep this ladder here for now. I think we'll just drop down through it. And then we'll have an ender pearl elevator that comes up maybe like over here. So yeah. Some random placement. Although this doesn't look too random just because I'm not going to make this too large or else it'll just look kind of weird. The problem is there's just too much ores compared to the stone and they're all right next to each other. Like that. There used to be a stone here and there. Let's put our emerald down. Right there. And I think we'll keep the hill there, just so it doesn't look too unnatural. This can just be our little place where the ores are rising up from the ground, and that is very rich in ores. So we branch mine there. Okay. This actually looks a little funky too. Alright. I think that looks good actually. Maybe we could use like one. I think I could use a coal ore actually, but I do not have that. So we're just going to leave it like that. And also, if we're going with the theme that ores are just rising up from the ground, then we need to knock out this dirt and kind of continue that so it doesn't look like we just placed ores and stone right on dirt, even though we did, but you know what I mean. Okay, so let's take that out. And actually what I could do is make ores go all the way down on these walls on this ladder. So actually I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut because it's going to be kind of tedious, and I will show you the finished product. So be right back. Okay, so I basically finished working on that, but there's another reason I wanted to come back to you guys. So I'm hearing a slime, and that's actually pretty good because something I wanted to do was to make a slime farm, so we're going to try to locate him. Alright, well, I'll get back to you once I find him. Okay, we're back, and actually, let me turn this down a lot. Okay, so we're back, and we found our perpetrator, and along with a humongous ravine that I have not lit up and explored. And actually, I did look at an x-ray machine in my place like a while ago, and I did see this, and I couldn't find it before. So now I did find this ravine. So that's pretty cool. And I'll have to locate exactly where this slime chunk is, but I know it's somewhere in this ravine around this area. Although we could have hopped over, so I don't know. But also, I made another interesting find when I was digging over. If you notice, these blocks are breaking a little faster with my fist. So these are actually silverfish blocks, which can appear randomly in the world. And normally I would like save them to like do something with them, but it's like 2 silverfish, so let's kill them. Because I hate them. They're like the most annoying mob ever. Dead. You're so interesting. Appearing this far from a stronghold. And now you're dead. Alright, so now we need to take out this other annoyance, this noisemaker. Suck it! Oh my god, I thought that small slime was a creeper. Ow! Actually, I should be using up this sword. And my inventory's full. Like it always is. These guys you can just punch too. So I do definitely want to make a slime farm. If not just for slime balls, just so I can do something funky with them, like maybe break them into small slimes and have them like go on like a little conveyor belt, like that's in glass that you can see in my base, just for a little aesthetic effect. And I don't know, I'll think of something. But yeah. So this is this ravine. I was contemplating making a mob system in my base, but actually, me and Smileys, you know him, we do Pokemon stuff together occasionally. He's also on the server, and people on the server, he's DatDareMan, that's his Minecraft username. Me and him, we made a witch farm together, and I didn't record it just because it's not at this base, and because it was more of a joint project, and we didn't really want to be recording it just because it's a little more stressful. We just wanted to be kind of relaxed about it. So we made a witch farm, and that is getting us plenty of gunpowder, and there are a lot of ores in this place. Good thing I already have a slot reserved in my inventory. So we made a witch farm, and those give you lots of gunpowder. Well, they have a lot of drops. They can drop gunpowder, sugar, which is kind of useless, spider eyes, which are also pretty useless, and that's a mineshaft. And also redstone dust, which is pretty useful for getting it from a mob drop. That's pretty unique. And also they can drop glowstone dust, which is very cool on a server. Oh god, that was almost fatal. On a server like this, it's good to have like an alternate source of glowstone in case of robbing the nether, because even if you do find glowstone in the nether, when you mine it, then other people can't get it, so it's kind of lose-lose. But there are a lot of ores. I can just self-touch these. So since we have a witch farm now, and we still need to have a lot of caving yet to do before it's really efficient, then since we have an alternate source of glowstone, it's actually really good, because now we don't have to like loot the nether. And I already did loot the nether, but that's besides the point. So yeah. And actually, maybe I'll show that to you guys. But anyway, the point I was making is I wasn't making too much of an effort to light up all the caves around my base because I have a mob system, and hey guy, get smited. And since we have that witch farm for gunpowder, I'm probably not going to build one. I actually probably... Well, actually, I take that back. I probably will build one, but not anytime soon. I'm going to build it just to be more convenient and just because so I can get a buttload of gunpowder and have it be producing when I'm in my base, and I don't have to go to the witch farm, because the witch farm only works if you're actually there. So we're probably going to build some other stuff by it too, just so it's not just a witch farm. But yeah, so this is this cave, and I am not going to be able to find where I came in. Oh, and that's a lag spike. Drop down here, guy. He's not going to. What a jerk. Oh, I'm really not good at these vertical shots. One hit. So I'm going to find where I came in. I think it was this. This is a really long ravine, so it's kind of hard to... I think this is the end this way. So it's not here. And it was in, I think it was around here actually. So let's grab these. Let's get up there. Get up there. So, yeah, anyway though. Oh yeah, and that Enderman was there. So yeah, I'll show you that witch farm, and then I think we're going to end the episode after that. This has been a bit of a longer one, I think. Longer than usual. So, yeah, I'll mine these ores, and I will show you the witch farm. So be back then. Alright, so here we are at the witch farm. That means Sev, Smiley's Detterman, I'm just going to call him Sev, have been working on. So yeah, here's our loot chest. Basically, my goal for this was to have the witch farm there harvesting them and the items to be automatically transported to a chest above ground, kind of far enough away for it so they still spawn. And our rates are not very good right now because there are still lots of caves to light up, so probably not gonna see too many spawning here, but we've got definite proof there that they are spawning. So alright, so anyway, this is a shifting floor design that I saw on Doc M's channel. I'm not sure if it was him who invented it or not, but basically there's a clock in the back, and every time it gets to here, pistons activate and push the floor. And yeah, so that's the clock. And this very annoying sound, which you hear over here, is part of our item transportation system. We have a hopper minecart here that's going over there to pick up items and bring them over these hoppers. So the reason they're like this is just so they can so this can deposit a lot more items, because if you just have one, then it'll only do one per trip. So there's that. So here's our little x-ray machine. What? Okay. So here's our x-ray machine. What we have there is a dropper elevator, and when the witches fall under the fall through the shifting floor, they die to fall damage. Their items go into those hoppers, which goes up a dropper elevator, which is basically just droppers stacked upon each other with vertical wiring, and it's connected to a pulsar, which you can see there. It's two hoppers connected to each other with an item going back and forth, and every time it's in that right hopper, it activates a comparator, which makes just that constant redstone pulse, which goes into the dropper elevator. And dropper elevators are basically the best way of vertical item transportation, but they are just so loud. So I hate them. And yeah, Haven't seen any witches spawning yet, and that's because, as you can see here again, let's get back in here. Got a decent amount of caves lit up, but still lots of unlit sections. This whole area over here, there's a lot over there, and yeah. So anyway, that's the witch farm. Just thought I'd show it to you. Oh, that was a witch. I just saw her. So yeah, probably not going to be seeing too much of this because this is more just a fun project me and Sev are doing. So yeah, basically I'm going to go over here and destroy a lot of trees with this axe I just enchanted. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3, which is perfect. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Peace.